Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk to you about the power of intentional living. Life doesn't just happen to us, it responds to what we nurture and what we neglect. Every day we have the opportunity to shape our future by working on the things that matter most. Let me share 10 things you must work on every day to live a life of abundance, purpose, and peace. Your mindset. Your thoughts are the steering wheel of your life. What you dwell on determines your direction. If you fill your mind with fear and doubt, you'll feel stuck. But if you guard your mind and meditate on God's promises, you'll find clarity and strength. Begin every day by declaring today is a day of victory. Your faith. Faith isn't just believing when it's easy, it's trusting when the odds are stacked against you. Take time each day to renew your faith, whether it's through prayer, reading scripture, or simply sitting in silence and remembering that God is in control. Your gratitude. Gratitude changes everything. When you're thankful, even for the little things, you invite more blessings into your life. Start your day by saying, "Thank you, Lord, for waking me up. Thank you for the opportunities ahead." Watch how your perspective shifts. Your words. What you say matters. Your words can build up or tear down, inspire or discourage. Speak life into your circumstances. Say, "I am equipped, I am favored, I am ready for what's next." And don't forget to use your words to encourage others, because a kind word can change someone's entire day. Your purpose. Each of us is here for a reason. Every day, ask yourself, am I taking a step closer to my calling? You don't have to accomplish everything at once. Just stay consistent and intentional. Even small steps lead to big breakthroughs. Your relationships. The people you surround yourself with shape your life. Make it a point to nurture the relationships that inspire, challenge, and support you. And don't forget to be that kind of person for someone else. Call a loved one. Forgive someone. Show love without expecting anything in return. Your discipline. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your reality. It's not always fun, but it's always worth it. Work on showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. Remember, consistency builds character. Your health. Your body is a gift, and how you treat it matters. Take care of it with good food, exercise, and rest. When you prioritize your health, you're not just giving yourself a better life, you're equipping yourself to fulfill your purpose with energy and joy. Your patience. We live in a world that wants everything now, but God's timing is perfect. Work on trusting His process every day. Say, "God, I may not see it yet, but I know you're working behind the scenes." Patience brings peace. Your generosity. Lastly, give freely. Your time, your resources, your kindness, it all matters. When you pour into others, you'll find that you're filled in return. Remember, generosity opens the door to blessings you can't even imagine. Friends, when you work on these 10 things daily, you're not just building a better life, you're stepping into the life God has planned for you. A life of abundance, joy, and purpose. Your mindset is the foundation of everything you do. It's the lens through which you see the world, the filter that colors your thoughts, your actions, and your reactions. If you start your day believing that you are defeated, that nothing good is coming your way, then your entire day will unfold in that way. But when you choose to think differently, when you choose to believe that today is full of opportunities, that God has something good for you, that's when everything changes. Your thoughts are powerful. They have the ability to create your reality. Proverbs 23:7 says, "As a man thinketh in his heart, So is He that means your thoughts shape who you become. If you think you can't, you won't. But if you believe you can, if you trust in the potential that God has placed inside of you, then you are unstoppable. I want to encourage you to start every day by speaking life over yourself. Speak victory over your circumstances. Speak healing over your body. Speak success over your dreams. You see, the enemy doesn't just want to mess with your life, he wants to mess with your mind. He knows that if he can get you to doubt yourself, to doubt your worth, to doubt God's plan for you, then he's already won. But you have the power to overcome those thoughts. You have the ability to renew your mind every single day. You can't let negativity creep in and steal your joy. Your mindset should be rooted in what is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, and admirable. Focus on the good, the beautiful, the things that God is doing in your life, even if they are small at the moment. There is always something to be grateful for. When you train your mind to look for the positive, it becomes a habit, and that habit turns into a mindset. Every morning, choose to see the world through the eyes of hope. Know that the best is yet to come. And no matter what challenges you face, they don't define you. You are more than your circumstances. Your mindset will be the thing that gets you through the tough times and helps you celebrate the victories. So take control of your thoughts. Guard your mind. Don't let anyone or anything convince you that you're less than what God has called you to be. When you begin each day with a mindset of faith and expectation, you align yourself with God's promises, and nothing can stop you from fulfilling the purpose He has for you. Your faith is the anchor that holds you steady when the storms of life come crashing in. It's easy to have faith when everything is going well, when the sun is shining and the road is smooth. But true faith is what sustains you when the winds blow hard and the path is uncertain. Faith is not just a feeling or a wish, it's a firm belief that God is who He says He is and that He will do what He has promised. Every day you have the opportunity to grow your faith, to deepen your trust in God's plan for your life. Faith is not something that you get all at once. It's built over time, one step of trust at a time. It's saying, I don't see the way, but I believe that God is making a way. It's knowing that God's timing is perfect, even when it doesn't line up with your own plans. Sometimes it feels like nothing is happening, like God is silent, but even in those moments, He is working. He is moving behind the scenes, preparing you for the next level of your destiny. You can't rely on your own understanding. Proverbs 3:5 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. That means letting go of the need to control every situation and trusting that God's wisdom is greater than anything you could ever comprehend. Faith is surrendering your own desires, your own timeline, and your own expectations to the one who knows the end from the beginning. Sometimes it's easy to question God when life doesn't go as planned. We've all been there wondering if our prayers are being heard, wondering if God sees our struggles. But faith is about trusting in what you can't see and believing that God is always working for your good, even when you don't understand how. It's holding on to His promises, even when the situation looks bleak. Remember, God's ways are higher than ours, and He can make a way where there seems to be no way. The more you practice faith, the stronger it becomes. Each time you step out in faith, God will meet you right where you are. He's not asking you to have perfect faith. He's asking you to trust Him with what you have. Sometimes faith is just saying, I don't have the answers, but I know who holds the answers, and that's enough. And don't let the challenges you face cause you to doubt His goodness. You are not alone in your journey. God is with you every step of the way. He is your strength, your comfort, and your provider. Faith is not about waiting for everything to be perfect. It's about trusting in the one who makes everything perfect in His time. So don't let fear steal your faith. Let it grow stronger each day. Trust that God will never leave you, never fail you, and that His promises are as sure as the sun rising in the morning. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools we have in our journey. It has the ability to shift our entire perspective and transform how we see the world around us. When you wake up in the morning, you can either focus on what's missing or what's already there. If you choose to focus on the blessings in your life, you will begin to notice just how much you have to be thankful for. We often get caught up in what's not going right, what we still lack, or what hasn't happened yet. But what if we took a moment to simply appreciate what's already been done? Gratitude is about choosing to see the good, even in the midst of challenges. It's about training your heart to focus on the blessings instead of the burdens. When you cultivate an attitude of gratitude, your mindset shifts from lack to abundance. You realize that even in your toughest seasons, God has been faithful, He's been providing, and He's been there through it all. There's always something to be thankful for, even if it's as simple as the gift of today, the breath in your lungs, or the fact that you woke up this morning with a new opportunity to grow. Gratitude takes your focus off your problems and places it on what God is already doing in your life. When you thank God for the small things, you make room for the bigger blessings to come. It's a cycle that builds upon itself. The more thankful you are, the more blessings you'll recognize in your life. Gratitude is also a way of acknowledging the goodness of God. It's saying, God, I see you in my life. I recognize your hand at work. Even when things aren't perfect, it's about choosing joy. Even when life doesn't look the way you expected. When you choose gratitude, you shift your focus from what's going wrong to what's going right. It's a decision to trust that God is still in control, that He's still good, even when everything doesn't make sense. You can't just wait for good things to happen in your life and then be grateful. Gratitude needs to be an intentional practice, something you choose every single day. It's about being thankful in advance for the things you're believing God for. When you thank Him before you see it, you're demonstrating faith that He will deliver on His promises. So take a moment right now to think of what you're grateful for. Don't let the noise of the world drown out the good things that are already happening in your life. Let your gratitude become a habit, a lifestyle. When you choose gratitude, you are choosing peace, joy, and a heart full of contentment. And as you express thankfulness, watch how God continues to open doors, how He continues to bless you with more than you could ask or imagine. Gratitude isn't just about what you say, it's about what you feel, how you live, and the way you show up in the world. It changes everything. The relationships you invest in have the power to shape your life in ways you can't always anticipate. We were not created to walk through this world alone. God designed us for connection, for community, and for the exchange of love and support. But not all relationships are created equal. The people you surround yourself with can either lift you up or pull you down, so it's important to be intentional about the connections you cultivate. Think about the relationships that matter most in your life, the people who encourage you, who see the potential in you, who speak life into your dreams. These are the people you need to nurture, to cherish, and to invest time in. But just as important, there are relationships that require boundaries. You cannot allow negativity, criticism, or toxicity to have a seat at your table. The energy you allow in your life has a direct impact on your peace, your joy, and your purpose. In the same way, you have a responsibility to be the kind of person who uplifts others. Relationships are not one-sided. You can't just expect to take, you have to give. Be the friend, the partner, the family member, the mentor that others need. Offer encouragement when someone is feeling down. Offer wisdom when someone is seeking direction. Offer love when someone is broken. The relationships you build or the legacy you leave behind. The impact you make on others is often more significant than anything you do for yourself. There's also a power in choosing the right people to walk alongside you. When you surround yourself with those who are aligned with your values, with those who inspire you to be your best self, your journey becomes easier. They challenge you to grow, to keep going when you feel like quitting, and to reach higher than you ever thought possible. But be mindful of those who drain you, those who sow seeds of doubt or negativity. Distance yourself from those who don't believe in the greatness inside you. Protect your peace, your purpose, and your heart. Investing in meaningful relationships takes effort, but it's always worth it. We were not created to do life in isolation. Your support system, your tribe, your circle, it's what strengthens you when you are weak and celebrates with you when you succeed. Cherish the people who genuinely care for you and make space for those who will encourage you to step into your purpose and potential. The right relationships will not only help you grow, they will make the journey more joyful, more fulfilling, and more impactful. You are the sum of the people you surround yourself with, so choose wisely and be the kind of friend, partner, and family member who adds value to others' lives. Your health is one of the most precious gifts you've been given, and how you care for your body directly impacts how you live your life. It's easy to take it for granted when everything is running smoothly, but the truth is your physical well-being is the foundation for everything you do. You can have all the talent, the ambition, the goals in the world, but if you don't have the energy, the vitality, and the strength to pursue them, they remain out of reach. Taking care of your health isn't just about eating right or working out, it's about honoring the body God gave you as a temple. When you choose to eat nourishing foods, to move your body, to get the rest you need, you're not just taking care of yourself in the moment, you're investing in your future. Every decision you make today impacts your tomorrow. That's why it's so important to make healthy choices consistently, not just when you feel like it, but especially when you don't. It's easy to get caught up in the busyness of life and neglect your health. We live in a world that's constantly pulling us in different directions, demanding more of our time and energy. But if you don't prioritize your health, nothing else will function at its full potential. Your body is your vehicle for purpose, and if it's worn out, weak, or neglected, it's harder to show up as your best self. That means making the time to exercise, to move your body, whether it's walking, running, dancing, or anything that gets your blood flowing. It's about feeling strong, feeling capable, and waking up with the energy to chase your dreams. Rest is equally as important. You can't pour from an empty cup. You need sleep to recharge, to restore, and to heal. When you're constantly running on empty, it's harder to think clearly, to stay focused, and to be present with those you love. Your body needs the time to recover, so make rest a priority. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity. But health is not just physical. Your emotional and mental health are just as important. How you manage stress, how you handle your thoughts, and how you care for your emotional well-being directly affect your physical body. It's all interconnected. When your mind is at peace, your body follows suit. So be intentional about managing stress, about taking time to unwind, to breathe, and to reflect. Your mental health is just as vital as your physical health, and both need nurturing.